legit, always had a fly fit, always had a little grit. Since a youngin' had to throw my guard up. They were tryna plot on me, but they gotta think smarter. Clown on me, so I ball like Coach Carter. And they told me go harder. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was down bad, but my tears dry, couldn't cry. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was on the corner broad day, but I had to make the play. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was by any means counting green with the team. I wouldn't have it any other way. I was headed down the wrong path, but I'm glad I made it back. Remember hitting that corner store.
Playing one game of domination. My Team 2K21.
Ain't gotta cop that 3 for 10. Lost plenty men. We used to talk about driving Benz. I remember.
A great view of our broadcast location today, downtown Atlanta. We're all set to bring you today's action. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Boris Diaw, Scola out there at Morning. Then there's Allen. And it's Smith in at point. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Allen outside. There's the pass to Morning. Allen kicks to Smith. Sinks the triple.
And combining that great speed with a deft shooting touch, Kenny the Jet on point there from distance.
Now here is Young. Passes it to Collins. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Scola with the rebound. And so it's Scola. He brings it up for Miami. It's a three-point game. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. We're about 1 minute into the first. Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. Over Smith. And Morning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Morning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
Now here is Smith. Stolen by Collins. And now here
Real.
comes Young leading the break. And it's good, 2 points.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Now here is Smith. Allen finds Scola. Smith outside on the wing. Rebound Atlanta.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Bucket is good.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates. Morning passes to Diaw. Drains it from beyond the arc. And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple. Young against Smith. And Young kicks to Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Allen, that's good.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass. Outside Collins. This is to Young. Yep, it counts.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Diaw, the pass to Stars. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Graham dishes to Reddish. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Graham against Hamilton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
Almost get one.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
And here is Teague. Rip Hamilton getting it to go from deep. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's T. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wow.
That's in, and he found his range with that one.
Not sure why
1 for 2.
Shaq didn't block
That's
that.
just toughness on display from Jeff Teague. He's scoring despite taking some pretty big-time contact.
Pass to O'Neal. Kick out to Hamilton. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Atlanta trails by 9. Outside T.
Almost had to steal.
And the
Oh,
wide
left
open
him
shot
open.
from Reddish. And he overshot that one, missing.
Couldn't convert.
Mills passes to Hamilton, and he gets the bucket. Hamilton's got 7 points.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And so it's Miami holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
We've got T. Reddish out there with...
One second.
Bembry. And it's Fernando in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Miami leading by 9. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Rivers. Here's Reed. Offensive rebound. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Collins checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Teague. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The pass to Fernando. Young against Kukoc from 13. Second shot opportunity, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Miami with the foul.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces them to get sloppy.
And that one falls for Collins. Atlanta making some changes. Hunter comes in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bembry. And then for Miami, Scola comes in for Kukoc. And it's Allen in for Hamilton. To the paint. Knocked away. Now, here's Hunter. Not a lot of room. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Passes to Fernando. Stolen by O'Neal. One-on-one here. Rivers dishes to Allen. Rivers trying to get open. They grab their own miss. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta. For Miami, they have been good at the line so far. 5 of 5.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here
And there it is.
this quarter.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Boris Diaz checked in for Miami. Smith comes in for Rivers. Huerter passes to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. And Huerter gets it to go. Huerter's got 5.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Young passes to Capella. Over to the wing. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Allen kicks to Diaw. Allen dishes to Smith. Shaq passes to Smith. Back to O'Neal. Here's Allen. And he gets it to go from the corner. Allen's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Morning's checked in for Shaq. On defense, Miami. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Capella with the bucket.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Diaw finds Scola. Over Collins. Kicks it out to Allen. Scola trying to break free. Allen's shot is off. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Here's Diaw. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Diaw's got 4 points now in the quarter. Atlanta trails by 9.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Atlanta making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. And then for Miami, Towns, he's checked in for Scola. Paul George comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Mills in for Smith.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. In the summer of 2018, Karl Anthony Towns signing that 5-year, $158 million max contract.
Greg, given that he has a reputation of being frugal, that may last him a while. Consider after he was drafted, for a while, he didn't own a car. He actually walked around Minneapolis. Now, that could be a little cold in those chilly winter months.
Hunter dishes to Young. 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Dedmon. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Graham's checked in. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Teagan for Trae Young. And then for Miami, Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Mourning. And Richard Hamilton has subbed in for Boris Diaw. Hamilton kicks to Kukoc. And here's Mills for 3. Drills it from outside. And Miami leads by 14.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc is the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Teague the pass to Dedmon. Shot to stop the run. And no good that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Here's Hamilton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Teague. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. The shot comes out. And so it's Miami with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe
second half
will
now.
tighten up here in the second. You gotta like what Rip has done in this game.
Attempt to extend this lead.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. We've got Allen. Scola out there with Boris Diaw. Then there's Mourning. And it's Smith in at the point guard. Mourning dishes to Allen. Collins with some nice D.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Smith. Good ball movement here by Miami. Fades. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Atlanta trails by 16. Here's Hunter. It's deflected, and he gets it back.
Get out again.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Young looking around. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 3. Second chance shot. He squares up and sinks it. Young's got 9.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he's set to fire.
Allen finds Smith. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nothing but net.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Let's see.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Allen passes to Diaw. For three, Smith. And again, Miami with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers
Raining
here
threes
today.
in here.
The Atlanta trails by 18. Pass to Collins. Wow, hammering it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Kicks it out to Allen. And the pass to Mourning. Another shot. And it's good on the way in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And Miami making a change here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rivers against Young. He kicks to Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Now, here's Reddish, defended by Allen. Miami leading by 18. Young with the steal.
It.
Passes it to Graham. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. That's tipped. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Reddish. The Hawks again can't hit. Reddish has gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. To the inside, and Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of
Wide open
nature.
down the line.
Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Graham against Rivers. And Collins now top the key. 6 to shoot.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Chalk up 2 there. Allen's got 12.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Young from outside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
The most lethal part of Young's game. His outside shot is often on the money.
Inside, Scola lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Young. And Scola with the block.
Gotcha.
Allen for the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Allen's got 7 now in this quarter.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And so it's Miami, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Scal LaPierre out there with Dwayne Dedman. Then there's Teague, and it's Bembry in at shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Outside Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's
Okay,
right.
here
He
we go.
was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Mills passes to Reed. Outside, Towns. George with the bounce pass. Right side, Scola. Over Labissiere. And another basket for Miami.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Outside, Teague. Pass to Bembry. Kicks to Labissiere. Trying his luck from deep. But they get it back. Dedmon. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What's up? You're fighting to keep the
believe he got
possession
the M1.
alive, something this guy does so well.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Miami also making a switch. Morning's checked in for Luis Scola. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Miami. Morning can't make it work. And Towns throws it down.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns can be a 20 and 10 guy consistently. This guy is a workhorse on the glass.
Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. There's the dish to Labissiere. The Hawks working the ball around. Bembry kicks to Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit. Hunter's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Reed the pass to George. Mills finds George. Here's Reed. Pass to George. Takes the 3. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound.
Yeah, man. Come on, George.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Wow.
Good on the bucket.
How about the touch on that floater? That shot, as Teague has in his arsenal, is such an important piece to have.
George, count the bucket.
Finally.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jones is checked in. Rivers, he's checked in for Miami. Teague surveying the D.
Oh, I missed it.
Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field
thought I
goals.
stripped the
5
ball.
for 8 in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, impeccable work from Jeff Teague inside, showing great patience down in the lane.
Towns kicks to Rivers. Morning with it. Labissiere's there. Morning's shot is good.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Stolen by Rivers. And Morning
And
throws
alley-oop.
it down.
Yeah, I love
Let's
the
watch that again.
athleticism of Morning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Teague kicks to Hunter. Here's Jones. The shot's good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Morning. And the dunk by Morning.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball.
We're 4th quarter already.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Teague. The shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Morning. Back to Rivers. The pass to Reed. Morning with it. Rivers with it. From the arc. Towns, the pass to Rivers. The offensive rebound. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hacked.
Well, this is a big physical guy himself, and Towns finds other teams trying to bump him off his game.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And Doris, the offense is there for Towns. That's obvious. But how does he improve defensively?
Well, you make a great point. Number one, he's always carried such a heavy burden offensively. Remember, this is a big guy, actually size 20 feet. So quickness laterally has always been an issue. For me, it's about one thing. Know your personnel and play smart angles, and that should help immensely.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Outside, Towns. Down low, here's Mourning, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Skal Labissiere.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And so he makes both from the line. And here's Atlanta. Outside Teague. Pass to Labissiere. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And love how Labissiere goes into the defense with no fear. Shows just how confident he is in his ability.
Skal Labissiere. Second free throw, no good. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Miami. Kept alive. Mourning kicks to Allen. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account
I wanted
for
to block
everyone.
that.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
It falls.
Was a beater.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Down, we survive. Peep us now, we are right. You know that. Handle life story. Welcome everybody. Yeah. Detention at the school cause I never followed rules. Was a good kid at home so my mama was confused. I just wanted food, trying to keep up with the crew. That could put me in the news. My daddy ever knew the trouble I get into? I was just a youth. I gotta thank you instead of going to they threw up. And I love the hoop but didn't have the coach to play for. Everybody knew I kept a handle on the string though. Waking up my neighbors pretending I'm in the Staples. AI was my favorite but Kobe showed me what I could really make it. And I had to work way harder cause I'm Haitian. Stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't make it to graduation. Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. The practice it was perfect. And that's why I deserve it. Kicked out of school in the 8th, said I was a waste of talent. Kid in suburban school was a major challenge. Gave me 30, but late for class, that's a burpee. I stopped at 7-Eleven to purchase myself a Slurpee. Then, 9th grade, I'm on the varsity team. In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I would partially beam. So, 10th grade,
I'll be
I
back
dropped
again
out of
later.
school. Coach ain't really like me.
Peace.
And I ain't really rock with